Moin! Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you for joining me. We're going to continue looking to these journeymen, this amazing tradition in Germany of these craftsmen. They go out traveling for, 3 years in a day, and then they're free or they're complete and they can go back to their hometown. But it's a really, really cool tradition. There's a lot involved with it, and just cool that this has been going on for literally centuries, right? Centuries. So I guess these particular tradesmen are in Australia. This is news from the Northern Territory in Australia. So let's take a look. Journeymen keep tradition alive. Traveling tradies.
It's medieval Europe meeting Alice Springs. 3 tradesmen have hit the town in traditional clothes, carrying no work tools. Their world journey continues a tradition hundreds of years old, and their preferred method of finding work is well suited to the Northern Territory. Tom Nightingale reports.
They're not your average European backpackers.
It's really hot in these clothes in Australia, but we want to join our guild and keep the tradition.
These 2 Austrians and a German are trying to pass the bar, and they need the seal of approval from the local mayor of every town they travel to. They're continuing a centuries-old tradition that sees young apprentices travel for 3 years to achieve guild accreditation back in Europe.
The reason is to learn other cultures, meet a lot of people.
It's cool. I like that aspect of it, that you get different perspectives when you're traveling to different cultures, different countries. You're going to be acquiring tradescraft that you might not get in your, say you did all your training in your hometown. You might not get that same level of training or little tricks of the industry. You might not get those if you didn't go and travel. And meeting all those people, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool that something like this can happen. Something like this
how to talk
is a
language.
thing.
The special journeyman clothes date from the 1860s. The thick jacket is made for European winters, and buttons indicate specialties in carpenting or roofing. The travellers are also limited to carrying only what fits in a small sack.
Just the important things you need: some underwear, socks, a sleeping bag.
The men don't carry mobile phones and aren't allowed to drive cars. But fortunately, their tradition does allow a time-honoured way for tradesmen to find work.
We're drinking beer and go into bars, have a beer, and everybody is talking easier.
The 2 carpenters and a roof maker are next headed to Uluru, which should result in some memorable photos. Tom Nightingale.
Uluru is pretty amazing. That's the giant rock formation in Australia.
ABC News, Alice Springs.
It's
very cool. So that's an Australian segment on the tradesmen. I forget what the exact name was. It started with a W. Damn it, it's just slipping my mind. I'm drawing a blank on that one. Anyways, cool video, and I like the tradition. I like these 3 dudes. I like how they talked about getting beer. Important, definitely important to keep things light, keep things fun, keep people sane, and keep them going, and tell some, I imagine, pretty great stories as well. All right, see you all in the next one.